Round one of the East rolls on. Game two, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Heat as they go up against the Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Now here is Hardaway. Pass to Brown. Here's Bowen. Now here is Mourning. Just 5 on the clock. Over Potampico. Bank shot. No good. Walker surveying the floor. Outside, Pierce. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Hey, I've said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Paul Pierce. Pierce hits 2. Now Hardaway. Brown with the screen on Anderson. Inside, it's tipped. Stolen by Walker. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Here's Potampico, and he banks in the layup.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Outside Hardaway. Mourning a screen on Anderson. And Mourning throws it down.
Hey, that's the defense's fault right there. I mean, you got to push Mourning much farther away than that.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. It's Anderson with the drive. That one goes in.
Muscling that thing in. Tough shot.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Brown. Here's Bowen. Just 5 to shoot. Now here is Mourning. Guarded closely. And the basket is good.
Understands when he should take the mid-range, Jay. Alonzo Mourning, very impressive stroke for a big guy.
There's the screen. To the paint. Shot left block. And Potampico gets it to go.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Mourning with the screen. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Hardaway against Walker. Pierce. And it's Pierce with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Outside Hardaway. Mourning a screen on Anderson. Hardaway passes to Mourning. Potapenko with the rebound. Boston leading by 6. Walker finds Anderson. Pass to Pierce. 5 on the clock. Walker in the post. Brown's there. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Little room to work with pressure, but he got the shot to fall anyway. Wow.
And here is Brown. Here's Bowen. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Mourning. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
Anderson with the screen for Pierce. And Mourning sends it back. And Walker kicks to Griffin. They set the pick. Down low. Stolen by Marley. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And he dunks it down.
Big time slam by Dan Marley. Gave the defense no chance to stop that one.
And it's Anderson with the ball for Boston. 4-point game. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
They were better than the box score might indicate because they were solid in execution, more so than the stats would show.
Here's Bowen. Mourning a screen on Walker. Shot clock at 5. And Mourning throws it down.
Great decision on the pick and roll, giving it up at the right time.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Walker is screen on Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Potapenko. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Hardaway with it. Scoreless thus far. Mourning a screen on Anderson. Hardaway goes in.
And with the handle that Tim Hardaway has, well, he can be fun to watch. There's an obvious joy to his game that you have to appreciate.
In a moment now, look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And he's good on the second. Celtics leading by 3. And here's Pierce. Walker is screen on Marley. Here's Pierce. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to Brown. Here's Bowen. Now here is Mourning. 6 to shoot. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Here's Anderson. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Hardaway. To the inside.
Using his size to get defenses to foul him. The big man, Alonzo Mourning, doing good work there.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good for Mourning.
You know, Mourning plays with such passion. I love it. A leader both on and off the floor. A very imposing center.
And he can't hit the second. The Celtics shooting very well. 58% the offense is flowing right now early for them. Outside, Walker. Nice ball movement by Boston. And Anderson gets it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here is Hardaway. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Now here's Pierce. Walker with a screen for Pierce. Launches a 3. It's not going to go for him. Miami trailing. Outside Hardaway. Castamar puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. That was something to see.
My goodness. Letting his actions do his speaking and his actions say, I'm just too good.
Anderson outside. And Mourning sends it back.
How about the reach of Mourning? Very impressive and very long, too. An elite shot blocker. He does a good job timing his jump.
Bowen, good.
If you get the ball that close, you kind of have to finish it.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. Pass to Pierce. Latrey connects from 3-point range. Pierce has got 9.
Well, Anderson, a clever passer, and if a teammate's open, he is looking to deliver.
Now Hardaway, and here is Brown, guarded by Walker. Knocks it loose, stolen by Anderson. Pass to Pierce. Over Marley, and Mourning sends it back.
Oh, he just erases the shot there with a well-timed block.
Just 3 to shoot. Anderson. Knocked loose.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. In transition, here comes Miami. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Love Bowen's work ethic. I mean, he really hustles in transition.
Boston trailing. Left side, Anderson. Outside, Walker. Here's Potapenko. He's guarded by Mourning. Pierce inside the 3-point line. It's rebounded by Brown. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Bowen. Rejected by Walker. Pierce against Hardaway. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
That's one way to get yourself to the line.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
He hits the second from the line. 1:37 left to play in the first. Carter looking around. Pass to Mashburn. Here's Leonard. Here's Thorpe. Stolen. Anderson with the ball. And finished off by Anderson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pierce. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Nice dime there. Put it right where it needed to be.
Boston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. That's good from Pierce. And here's Carter. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Pass to Marley. 5 to shoot. Here's Pierce. And then Pierce with a dunk.
Always a good idea to get out and run.
Miami trails by 7. Carter outside. Here's Thorpe. And they get it. And he sinks the layup.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Paul Pierce, he's been the guy making things happen for the Celtics. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And those interior baskets, they don't always come easy.
Carter outside. Pass to Mashburn. Here's Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Griffin's checked in for Boston. And Miami with a change here, too. Brown's checked in. And G drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Now here's Anderson. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
Look at him using his man on the pick and then setting him up nicely with the feed.
Miami trails by 7. Brown with a screen on Anderson. Carter drives in. Got a piece of it. Brown against Anderson. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Battie. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Griffin. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Griffin's got his first basket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here is Carter. Nothing on the board. Pass to Leonard. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Anderson. With the teardrop, and it's rebounded by Mashburn. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Mashburn with a determined rim attack, throwing it down.
Anderson against Carter. Here's Battie, intercepted. One-on-one here. Here's Thorpe. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Walker.
Explosive move by Antoine Walker, throwing it down with force.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Thorpe with a screen on Griffin. Here's Walters. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Walker. And here is Williams. Here's Ellison, covered by Thorpe. Just 5 on the clock. Ellison controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Here's Carter driving the lane. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Thorpe's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he's a workman-like glass eater. Otis Thorpe ripping down rebounds. A real force on that offensive backboard.
Now here's Anderson. Outside Williams. Pass to Ellison. Now Carter. Walters, defended by Griffin. And it's all evened up.
Oh, that was a battle down low. Advantage to the offense this time.
Here's Anderson. On the wing, Walker. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And you know, Walker is really reliable as a catch-and-shoot guy because he's thinking shot even before the pass gets there.
To the middle. Here's Thorpe. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Thorpe's got the game tied up here for the Heat. The Celtics have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Anderson against Carter. Here's Ellison. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Williams passes to Walker. And Anderson kicks to Williams. Walker against Brown. A floater, and it's blocked by Brown, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason, much more intense, more in your face. High-energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Boston making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. Morning's checked in for Miami. Here's Ellison. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
The first free throw is good. Marley's checked in for G. So he gets them both. Miami trails by 4. Carter outside. Pass to Thorpe. Now here's Marley. Clock at 6. Looks for Morning. Gets it to him. Ellison with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Griffin dishes to Anderson. Outside, Walker lets the 3 fly. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Carter outside. Thorpe, the pass to Marley. Pass to Morning. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Morning's got 15.
Boy, the strength of Morning obvious. They're able to protect the ball through contact and still finish.
Walker with his screen for Anderson. And Morning sends it back. Here's Marley. Pass to Mourning. Marley against Anderson. Marley no good.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Griffin kicks to Anderson. Pierce with a screen for Anderson. Outside Pierce. They set the pick. And there's the drive. And that one's good, Ellison. Ellison's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Carter with it. He has yet to score. And here's Marley. Pass to Mourning. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 17.
And, you know, we certainly know Mourning is capable of this. Once he gets going now, he can catch fire.
Outside Pierce. Ellison.
Solid screen and then rolling with intent and force.
Miami trails by 6. Carter outside. Pass to Thorpe. Pierce against Marley. And here is Mourning. 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with his power and size, Mourning can be a headache to defend. Point proven there with him drawing the foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Mourning. There's 1:59 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Pierce. And Mourning sends it back.
What an emphatic denial. I think he loved knocking that one away.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
Here's Fortson. Kept alive. Here's Pierce. And finally they hit one. Pierce has got 17.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Bowen. Pass to Mashburn. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mourning. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Mourning's got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
There's a good screen. Here's Pierce. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Carter outside. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. 3 on 3. Here's Pierce. The rebound by Marley. Miami trails by 6. That try by Carter. Now here's Pierce. 17 points in the game. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's McCarty. And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. An exceptional performance from Alonzo Mourning.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Pierce for 3. Offensive rebound. Potapico nails the baby hook. Otobenko's got the first basket of the second half here for Boston. Miami trails by 9. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Brown. Here's Bowen. Now here is Mourning. Right side Pierce. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Heat shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. 3-on-3. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. To the paint and taken away by Brown. Marley against Anderson. Marley dishes to Hardaway. Shoots over Griffin. Rebound Boston. Anderson outside. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. 6 to shoot. Pass to Potapenko. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Pierce has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Now here is Hardaway. And here is Brown. Here's Bowen. Pierce covering. Here's Bowen. Here's Mourning. Potapenko with the rebound. Potapenko's got his 4th rebound in this one. Walker, bounce pass. Pierce finds Anderson. On the wing, Walker. He's covered by Brown. Here's Marley. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Hardaway against Anderson. Pass to Walker. Outside Griffin. Walker is screen on Marley. Griffin kicks to Walker. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Miami trails by 9. He takes it in. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Thorpe, he checked in for the Heat. G comes in for Bowen. Austin on D. Thorpe with a screen on Anderson. Miami no good on that time either. Celtics leading by 9. Walker the pass to Anderson. Back to Walker. Rebound by the Heat. Now Hardaway. Pass to Thorpe. Marley against Griffin. And that one's good by Marley. Marley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Marley, boy, I tell you what, he does a nice job being creative inside, exploiting any holes close to the basket.
Here's Potapenko. Pass to Pierce. And the foul called on G. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for Pierce. And Miami making a change here. Anderson finds Walker. Inside, 5 to shoot. And Potapenko gets it to go.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Heat. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Leonard. There's the triple. That's in there. Carter with the assist. That's now 8 points for G.
Boy, gets rid of it so quickly. Excellent passing ability.
Anderson dishes to Griffin. And it's blocked by Brown. Carter outside. Stolen by Anderson. Jumps up. And finished off by Anderson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
The first one falls, and the Celtics making a change here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Celtics leading by 7. Right side to Walker and taken away by Brown. It's Carter, high post, working on Walker. Carter with the bucket.
That's the look you want.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside, Walker. Pass to Ellison. Just 4 to shoot. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Ellison's got 14.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Carter outside. And he drives in. Brown outside. The Heat need to get a shot off. The three. The rebound by the Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Anderson. Outside, Walker. Here's Ellison. He's covered by Brown. And there it is for him. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. And so far, no go.
And the Heat call time here. Miami trails by 9. Carter outside. Pass to Brown. Here's Mashburn. Ripped away. Here's McCarty. Tries again. And it's rebounded by Mashburn. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Leonard. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's McCarty. They set the screen. Driving in, and that one is stuffed right through.
Throwing it down with some nasty attached to it.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Miami. 9-point game. Pass to Brown. Here's Mashburn. Here's McCarty. And it's rebounded by Mashburn. For Miami, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Carter outside. Pass to Mashburn. 4 on the clock. Trying his luck from deep. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's McCarty. Powered down with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here is Carter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Carter. A different look for Miami. Mourning comes in for Thorpe. And Bowen subbed in for Brown. Carter hits them both. Boston leading by 9. Anderson outside. Takes it inside. Rebounded by Bowen.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Now here's Anderson. He has 6. Here's Batee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bruce Bowen.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Celtics have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. He misses the free throw. Paul Pierce is checked in for Boston. And Miami with a change here, too. Hardaway's checked in for G. Good on the second free throw.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
Now here is Carter. Bowen the pass to Mashburn. Pass to Mourning. Shot clock at 5. We've got 1:18 left in the third. The layup off target. McCarty. Boston again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Mourning.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Batee. It's tipped. Outside Pierce. Over Carter. And that one's good by Pierce. Pierce has got 20.
Nice and composed there, not letting anything throw him off.
Outside Hardaway. That one's not going to go. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for Boston. And then Pierce with a dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Carter outside. Over Pierce. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Boston. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll return shortly. And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. And Miami has possession, down by 12. Hardaway with it. Pass to Bowen. To the inside. Here's Mashburn, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And here's Marley. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Mashburn. Now Mourning. Williams with the ball. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Now here's Pierce. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Bowen. Bowen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Just get the best shots you can. Bowen in the painted area there.
Celtics leading by 8. Warning with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Here's Mashburn. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Bowen. 4 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Mashburn no good.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Marley, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
Played it perfectly from close range.
The Celtics call time. Boston making a switch here. Anderson's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Brown's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Anderson. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. To the paint, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Brown. Here's Bowen. Now, here is Mourning. Count the basket. Mourning's got 25 points.
I imagine they'll keep going to him. He's been solid offensively.
Pierce feeling it out a bit. Down low. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Fantastic job reading the shot and then getting to the right spot for the rebound and throwdown.
Anderson against Hardaway. And stolen by Mourning. Dan Marley on the wing. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Pierce. Boston leading by 6. Griffin passes to Anderson. Back to Griffin. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Potapico, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Sometimes you just have to stay tough and take the contact.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Outside Hardaway. Driving inside. Can't cash in from close range. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The shot by Pierce, no good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Bowen. Pass to Mourning. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Mourning's got 29.
Boy, these guys are cooking, and we're seeing it right now on a hot streak.
Anderson outside. And finished off by Anderson.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that one.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Mourning, following the bucket by the Celtics. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And Hardaway is a volume shooter from deep for a reason, because he's capable of doing damage from there.
Hardaway against Anderson. Pass to Pierce. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Austin leading by 5. Fortson guarded by Hardaway. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Bruce Bowen. That's good from Pierce. That one is no good. Miami trails by 6. On the wing, Marley, defended by Griffin. Marley passes to Mourning. Good, nice job down low. Mourning's got 10 points here in the second half.
The assisted basket. Coaches love those. Shows your offense is running well.
Outside, Pierce. To the middle. They swipe it. Here's Bowen. He's covered by Anderson. Stolen by Anderson. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Pierce. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Pierce has got 25 points.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Hardaway, no good. Austin leading by 6. Here's Fortson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
The Heat have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Outside Hardaway. They get a hand on it. Griffin with the steal. It's hauled in by the Heat. Bowen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Mourning. Now Hardaway. And here is Brown. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The Heat making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Now here's Anderson. They set the pick to the paint. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Mourning. Carter outside. Pass to Bowen. Mourning with it. He's covered by Anderson. And the dunk by Mourning.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Back to Anderson. Going inside again with the block.
And he's approaching the franchise record for most blocked shots in a playoff game.
These are the types of performances that can really cement your legacy.
Bruce Bowen with that slow heartbeat that time. The moment, not too big for him.
The Celtics call time. Boston making a switch here. Batiste checked in. Anderson outside. Here's Batiste. Shot clock at 6. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Boston again missing. Miami trails by 4. The 11-footer. Bowen's shot is off. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. As to Potapenko. Here's Batiste. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 6. The Heat call time. Williams, he's checked in for Paul Pierce. .49 left to play here in the 4th. Hardaway goes in. That one, no good. Great D that time from Griffin. And he makes good on the layup. And now an 8-point Boston lead.
And he just big boyed right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Back to Hardaway. 1:21 left in the 4th. Griffin with the steal. Pass to Anderson. Back to Griffin. Anderson against Carter. 3 on the clock. Anderson can't get it to go.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Cans it from downtown. Now Griffin. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Here's Batiste. Griffin a screen on Brown. Batiste kicks to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Anderson wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. So we see Boston get the win here, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If